Hello, my friends, and welcome back.
Yeah.
Today, we're taking a look at a creator on TikTok who says that the way that people treat you as a fat person is more detrimental to your health than the fat or obesity itself. It's not your extremely processed and unhealthy diet plus lack of movement that's harming you. It's the fact that somebody fat shamed you. Sure, dude. This is that creator on TikTok that I made a video about recently. Here's a link. I've just discovered them, so we're going to see a lot more videos about their hot takes in the future. Since I classed up the joint in the last video, I figured I would casual up the joint with this one. You're welcome, maybe? Alright, love, enough messing about. It's time to proceed with the applying of comb to mustache.
Just woke up to like all of these ads about weight loss and weight loss drug. And then I was watching Sky News and they're talking about it too. The O word.
Obese, or the weight loss drug Ozempic.
That word was not chosen by fat people.
Yes, it was chosen by people in the medical profession. Of course it wasn't chosen by fat people. Why would it be chosen by fat people? It's chosen by the doctors who originally observed the phenomenon of obesity. You ever hear people with Parkinson's disease complaining that they didn't get to help name the disease? I have Parkinson's and they didn't even ask me what they want to call it. I wanted to call it Markinson's. My name is Mark. No, that's not really my name. By the way, I love the title on here. It just says, Angry Fat Person. Are you going to preface all your videos with that from now on?
It was chosen by the medical industry.
Those sons of bitch. What are they doing? They didn't even ask you? They didn't even ask you. Oh my goodness.
In order to pathologize us.
Right, they pathologize everything. That's kind of what they do. Why are you guys coming up with language to describe medical conditions in a scientific fashion? What the heck?
There's nothing wrong with your body.
Obesity is a medical condition that is detrimental to your health. It's well documented and observed. Are we living in the dark ages? Like, some things are just, without question, medically known and scientifically proven. I propose that people who are more rotund and of a larger size should be called obese. A name which accurately describes their medical condition. He's a witch! Burn him at the stake! What is this, the freaking dark ages? So obesity is not bad for you. What's next? We're gonna bust out the leeches and start trying to drain people of all their negative blood problems?
Fat bodies are not wrong and should not be fixed.
Okay, you really are angry. That was an accurate title. Well, technically obesity is a medical condition, and the way to remedy it is by losing weight. And you'll continue to have the negative ramifications from it until you do lose the weight.
This doctor's going off this morning about how this is revolutionary. This is going to change people's lives.
And you are really angry about that. This is revolutionary. This is going to change people's lives. Dude, what the heck? Screw you. But I was just trying to help.
The O word is so awful to be, especially as you get older.
The O word? You mean obesity? And you're saying that it's not awful, especially as you get older. It actually gets easier to be morbidly obese the older you get. Of course, what's considered old age within the morbid obesity world is likely late 30s, early 40s.
Let's talk about social determinants of health, shall we?
Yes, please.
Fat people are not fat on purpose.
Well, considering that it's a slow, gradual process, it's not like you slipped on a banana peel and then boom, you're obese. So even though we've been misled to eat the wrong things a lot of the time and we slowly got to be this way, it was not by accident.
We become fat because we have dealt with so much bullshit in our lives that...
You mean you've dealt with BS in your life and you've medicated with food?
Our bodies actually have a reaction to that.
So you're saying that people being mean to you caused your body to swell up. It had a reaction to that. Okay, this is a new take that I've never heard of before. You're allergic to people being mean. If someone says something mean to you, you just start swelling up like an allergic reaction. Or when people hurt your feelings, you go self-medicate with food.
It's called trauma, okay?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So if you really cared about fat people...
Why are you always saying, if you really cared about fat people, if you really cared about me? If you really cared about me, you would do what I say, right? Like, this goes both ways.
You would ask them, do they have enough to eat? Do they have a safe place to sleep?
I would ask fat people if they have enough to eat. Wouldn't they see that as me being sarcastic and then try to take a swing at me?
Are they being abused?
Why would I ask random people that I do not know if they've had enough to eat, if they have a place to sleep, and if they're being abused? I like to help people as much as the next guy, but there's only so much help I can do before it starts to become a detriment to myself. And why would I extend this olive branch of help to fat people more than anybody else in society? There's people with other addiction problems that can also use my help. Why do I specifically need to go out of my way to help you and people that look like you? It's almost as if you can't imagine the world from somebody else's perspective.
You would be asking people about social determinants of health.
Your phone just vibrated. I would be asking people about social determinants of health. Why? Why would I do that?
You would find out if they need help and give it to them.
I have been trying to help people by helping them lose weight and helping them see that it's a lot easier than we've been led to believe.
I am just incensed this morning.
Okay.
This is what I woke up to at 6:30 in the morning.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. People were talking about how obesity is bad. Doctors, medical professionals were insinuating, nay, insisting that being obese was bad for us. Man, I don't know how you survived that. Is this more trauma that's adding to your weight gain?
Weight Watchers is now buying a platform to push Ozempic.
What? Does Weight Watchers own the patent on Ozempic or something?
I'm on that medication, and I've been reading about it this morning.
You're on Ozempic? Oh, you are so fatphobic right now. I can't believe you're on that oppressive, systemic, racist medication.
And I'm like, I don't know that I want to be on this medicine.
Well, it's fatphobic, I can tell you that much. A crusader such as yourself should not be on such a fatphobic medicine. What if you accidentally lost weight? Oh wait, it's fine as long as it's not intentional, right? So let me guess, a bunch of obese people are going to take Ozempic and accidentally lose weight, and then they're going to be like, ah, well, you know, now that I lost weight, I may as well start eating properly and exercising.
It's causing me to, like, have fucked up things going on in my body.
What, weight loss? Ew, gross, what's happening to my body? I'm shrinking.
I don't know that I'm hungry, and I'm not eating.
Okay. Okay, so you're taking Ozempic, and it's causing you to lose your appetite, and you're over here complaining, being like, yo, what the heck, I don't know what's happening to me. My body is starting to shrink, and I have more stamina and endurance than ever. What horrible thing is happening to me?
That's not healthy.
Not eating, if you're morbidly obese, is not healthy? Some people would say it's fine to skip a couple meals here and there if you're morbidly obese.
But they seem to think that it is for fat people. Just stop eating. Just starve yourself. Oh, that's normal.
I wouldn't call it starving yourself until you start to become underweight. If a normal weight is here, and we are currently here, and we stop eating, I would say that it doesn't become a problem until we get to the normal weight, and then, oh, we're still going. Uh-oh, we're still going. Like, let's stop right there at the normal weight. Then I think we'll be just fine. I would just call that a caloric deficit.
I'm very angry.
I see that. I feel like you're wasting your anger. I feel like you could be accomplishing so much more if you were directing this energy towards something productive. I feel like being angry at the concept of weight loss, not even at a specific person or thing, but at the concept, is an absolute waste of our time and energy. We're literally just poisoning ourselves with negativity at this point.
But this is where we are. telling fat people that they're the problem.
Nobody said that any one individual is the problem. They were saying that the problem is the obesity itself. And the cure to the obesity is to lose weight.
During a major pandemic, by the way.
Okay, that has nothing to do with anything.
Where everybody started freaking out because they were gaining weight because of, oh my God, I can't leave my house.
They were gaining weight because, oh my God, I can't leave my house? I thought you said that you gain weight from social stigmas and stuff like that, not from your personal actions. So now you're trying to say that not getting enough exercise is going to lead to weight gain. Which means that you are a fatophobic. Implying that people being stuck in their house led to weight gain?
Welcome to my fucking life. Welcome to my life.
Being angry at nothing all the time? Yeah, you should probably stop.
You think that I choose to be this way?
Yes. Every single day, you choose how to act and, more importantly, how to react to the world around you. You choose what type of physique you have. You choose what type of interactions you have with other human beings. And your vibe determines your tribe. If you're always negative, you're going to attract negativity and negative people around you all the time. You're never going to persevere. You're always going to be behind and playing the victim.
Do you think that I love being fat?
You've said several times within this very video that you do, that being obese is not something that should be cured and all this other stuff. You've contradicted yourself several times just within the span of this one video.
No, because of all the stigma and all the hate.
Oh, it's all the stigma and all the hate. That's why you don't like being fat. Okay. We'll see what you say in the next video.
If I didn't have that and I actually received love, imagine what my life would be. Maybe I'd actually be healthy.
Okay, so if people were nicer to you, then you might actually be healthy. It's got nothing to do with the food that you put in your mouth or the way that you move your body, or don't. That's really weird, man. This is the first time I'm hearing of gaining weight from words that other people said to you. So if I say something negative to you, how many calories are in my words? Like 1,000 calories? If I were to say weight loss is possible and is completely within your control, this barrage of horrific insults surely would have like 1,500 calories on those particular words as they go into the ear. A lot of people don't know that you can actually ingest calories through the ear hole if the wrong words are said to you. They come in this way and your body's like, oh, negative feelings, and then it metabolizes those words into actual calories. A lot of people don't know that. Alright, so before we look at this next clip, let's remember that she said that the only thing that's causing her negative health outcomes is the way that other people treat her.
So when you contact your doctor's office about a week ago and say, these are meds that you didn't fill that I need filled, and you asked them a week ago, and nothing has been filled, and then you go back and say, and this was today, I'm out of medication now. Like, I'm out of glipizide. I'm out of my insulin.
Gee, that's weird. What do you need insulin for? Were people mean to you and it caused a blood sugar spike again?
I have one shot left.
So you're completely reliant on the doctor that you're always claiming is fatphobic. I hope you don't get on his bad side. I hope you don't make too many TikToks bashing doctors for their medical fat phobia if you're completely reliant on them for medication that keeps you alive.
And they say, okay, we'll pass that on to your doctor.
What do you think the odds are that they're just blowing this person off because they're an absolute headache to deal with? They're like, yeah, we'll go ahead and let your doctor know right away. And then they like never even tell them. Here's a pro tip. Don't ever get an attitude with the people that are giving you your life-saving medication. Also, don't get an attitude with people that are handling your food. This seems like common sense, but you'd be surprised how many people are yelling at the people that they depend on for food and or medication. I don't want spit in my food, dude. I'm nice as heck to the person. Even if they screw up my order, I'll be like, you get your food and it's messed up and you're just like, this is fine. This is fine. I definitely am not going to tell you there's something wrong with it and then let you take it in the back room out of my sight. You know, I don't want to eat spit for dinner.
And I haven't heard from them all day, so I sent them another message. Hello?
It went right to voicemail.
Is anyone going to respond to me? Like, this is an emergency. Oh, your doctor's out today.
They're just like, ma'am, we've been recommending weight loss to you for years.
They don't work on Mondays. Do you understand how irate I am now?
Yeah, and I don't think it matters. I don't think they care how irate you are. That's not going to get anything done quicker.
No one told me that he was out?
Yeah, as it turns out, the world doesn't revolve around you. How about that? I know I was shocked when I learned it didn't revolve around me, too. Back when I was like 10.
You need to get somebody else on the case then. This is an emergency.
I bet the people that were working in the doctor's office were like, oh, it's an emergency, huh? Yeah, your emergency, homie. Kick rocks. Get out of my office. Remember that time you came in here giving me all that attitude about medical fat phobia and yada 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 because we wanted to weigh you? Yeah, we remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. By the way, your eyelashes and lips seem to be hovering right above your face.
You need to call him on his day off and say, submit the f***ing thing.
Nah, he's golfing, and he doesn't like to be interrupted during his golfing. This is the reality of the situation, though, you know. We can't go around relying on other people to make sure that we're healthy and happy. We have to take our health into our own hands.
To the pharmacy. He's a doctor. He's my doctor.
You're his patient. He's not your doctor. He doesn't work for you. He allows you to go see him sometimes.
What is going on? So now I'm dealing with migraines for the past 2 days. And I'm starting to get nauseous again. Because I don't have the medicines that I need to help keep my glucose down.
Well, in the last video, you said that obesity is not a disease and overweight people do not need to lose weight. Yet here you are completely dependent on medications to live because of your weight. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when first we practice to eat ice cream. Something like that.
This is not my fault.
Nothing ever is it? Which means that nothing is ever going to get fixed because everything is not your fault. It's something that somebody else did to you. So you're always going to be at the whim of the circumstances around you. You don't seem interested in taking control of your own life at any point.
I did everything right.
You did. You made the dietary changes and started exercising more like your doctor recommended initially to try to combat the diabetes, or you just did everything right by calling and demanding more drugs?
And now I'm made to suffer, and now it's my problem.
Dude, you are where you are because of the steps that you took to get here. What do you mean now it's your problem and you're left to suffer? You have diabetes because of the way that you ate. How are you going to cry and play the victim when you put yourself here? I make this analogy all the time, but if I just started bashing myself in the leg with a hammer, would you feel pity or empathy for me? Maybe at first, but then when you tell me, hey, stop bashing yourself in the leg with the hammer, and then I keep doing it, and then I'm like, God, I wish somebody could help me. What's going on here? This is all your fault. You would quickly lose sympathy for me. You would be like, bro, you're the one who put yourself there. We tried to help you and tell you to stop bashing yourself in the leg with the hammer, but you insisted it was not related to the hammer. You insisted that your broken leg was genetic. Broken legs just run in my family, man. You know, it is what it is.
Because he's not in today.
So he's unethical, as your title says here, because he's not in today. So he needs to work 24 hours a day just in case you need another prescription for insulin or whatever other stuff. I swear these people literally lack the ability to see the world through anybody else's perspective. It's honestly alarming. Is this what you call a sociopath? Or somebody with narcissistic personality disorder? Or maybe a combination of the two?
I don't trust this place. It's new to me. I don't trust this doctor.
If you don't trust doctors, then why do you keep putting your faith in them? You're like, I'll just destroy my body and hopefully you guys can fix it for me. Maybe you should take it into your own hands and take care of your own health.
What the f*** is wrong with our medical system?
I don't know. I think they should ask for payment up front. And if you can't give it to them, they kick you out. You go in with a gunshot, but you're broke, and they just wheel you out to the freaking lobby. In my America, vote TheCynicalDude 2024. No rights for anybody anymore. We'll also bring in some Hunger Games style of tournaments.
when you're speaking out and you're saying the things that you need and then it just gets dropped. Like, you can't drop a diabetic.
You can't help people that won't help themselves. You can try for a while, but eventually it falls through.
That's unethical. This is a malpractice situation. And I'm serious.
Sorry, man. I don't mean to laugh at your pain or anything, but, jeez. I'm guessing that you knew exactly how much insulin you had and how long it would last you. So if you waited till the last second to go to the doctor to get more, you probably should have bought more when you were there last time. Or whatever the situation may be. I'm not sure how much insulin they give you at one time to last you or whatever. Oh man, this person is something else. Hot take after hot take, baby. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a thumbs up and subscribe. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.